the dash is like the hyphen. It's just that it is wider. And so, in current studies, we have sometimes reference to the end dash and the end dash. The end dash is shorter than the end dash. The end dash is wider. But then, they basically are almost alike. Now, we want to see the function of the dash. I'm going to take just one of the functions and then make a note on the others. So we have the dash is used to indicate added emphasis or an abrupt change of thought. This is the major function of the dash, to indicate added emphasis or an abrupt change of thought. These two may mean the same. When you emphasize something, when you change your thought suddenly, it may be that you want to emphasize that point, you want to add that emphatic area to what you are saying. Now let's take an example to illustrate. Now, the point I'm making is that the sentence actually without the only friend who will read. He is the friend who agreed to help me. But the speaker intends to, as friend, the speaker intends to emphasize that fact that it's not just the friend that agreed. He's the only one, others didn't. So, or it could also mean, apart from being an emphasis on that, it would mean that the speaker wanted to say he's a friend who agreed to help me. But on the second thought, he needed to bring that thought, and suddenly it came into his mind, and then you add it. It could be a deliberate ploy in writing to make it look as a Sunday thought. But the point is that it is the dash that you use to indicate that emphasis or an abrupt change of thought. Some writers may want to use the comma, but in this case, the dash is preferable to indicate an emphasis or abrupt change of thought. Now let's note something under the dash. The dash may be used instead of the comma, the semicolon, the colon, particularly in formal writing. Sometimes we'll find a situation where the dash is used instead of the comma, the semicolon, and the colon, when this is particularly under the formal writing. We will take an example to illustrate when we can use the dash instead of one of the punctuation marks mentioned.